Welcome to another day of the Brown Girls in the Rain 12 Days of BIPOC Christmas. Today we're going to read An Angel Just Like Me by Mary Hoffman, and it's illustrated by Cornelius Van Wright and Ying Hua Hu. Let's get it on and popping. It was nearly Christmas, and everyone in the family was busy except for Tyler. LaBelle and Marcy were putting up holly and ivy. Their mother and father were bringing in a big Christmas tree, and TJ was sorting through the old box of decorations. Even Simone was sticking paper chains together. Tyler was the only one with nothing to do, so he teased Muffin. "Oh no," said TJ after a while. "Look at this angel." Everyone stopped what they were doing and looked at the angel. It was broken in half. "We'll have to get a new one," sighed Mom. Tyler picked it up. "Why do angels all look like girls?" he asked. "Can't boys be angels?" But no one answered. "Why do they all have gold hair?" asked Tyler. "And why are they always pink? Aren't there any black angels?" "Good question," said Dad. "There may be, but I've never seen one." "I'm going to find one," announced Tyler. "I'm going to get a new angel for our tree, one that looks just like me." Now that Tyler had a special job, he worked hard at it. Every day after school, he went shopping and looked at the angels. Some were big and some were small. Some had straight hair and some had curls. They all had wings. But Tyler couldn't find one that looked like him. And another thing, none of the angels on the Christmas cards or wrapping paper looked like him either. Some played beautiful gold harps and trumpets. Some perched on rooftops or lolled on clouds. But Tyler couldn't find a single one that looked like him. Tyler thought maybe Santa Claus could help. At Fogelman's, there was a Santa Claus with curly white hair and a beard and red cheeks that matched his clothes, but Tyler thought he couldn't be the real one. Somehow, Tyler had always imagined that Santa Claus might look a little like his own dad. Just as Tyler was turning away, another Santa came to take over. This one wore his beard like shaving cream on his brown face. He had a huge stomach. Tyler poked at him. "Hi, Carl," he said. "Is that stomach all yours?" "Hi, Tyler," said the Santa. "No, it's a cushion. But you're not supposed to recognize me. This is my holiday job." Carl was an art student who was sometimes the children's sitter when Mom and Dad both had to work late. Tyler told Carl his problem. "I see," said Carl. "I never thought about that, but you're right. You should be able to find angels like you." "There's not much time left," said Tyler. "I guess if I can't find my angel, I'll just have to get a star instead. A star is the same for everyone." On Christmas Eve, Tyler's family went to church. Inside, there was a nativity scene with Jesus and his family. Animal shepherds and the three kings crowded the stable too. "Hey," said Tyler, "that king looks a lot like you, Dad." But the angels were just like the ones he had seen in the shops, and something else was beginning to bug Tyler. That night, before the children went to sleep, their mother read them a story of the first Christmas again. "So Jesus was born in Bethlehem, right?" asked Tyler. "Right," said Mom. "Nearly 2,000 years ago. And that's in Israel, right?" said Tyler. "And Mary and Joseph were Jewish, right?" "Right again," said Mom. "Jesus too. They all lived in the Middle East." "Then why doesn't the baby in the stable at the church look Jewish?" asked Tyler. "He had yellow hair." "Well, you can be Jewish and still have yellow hair," said Mom, but her head was beginning to ache. "What about 2,000 years ago?" persisted Tyler. "What did the baby Jesus really look like?" "It's a good question," sighed Mom. "You're full of them this Christmas, but I don't know the answers. And if you don't go to sleep now, tomorrow's question is going to be, where's our Christmas dinner?" "Good night, Tyler." On the other side of town, Santa Claus was working late. Christmas Day was always special at Tyler's house. There were 2 grandmas and 1 grandpa, an aunt, and 3 cousins, and even a visiting dog for Muffin to play with. It was as crowded as the stable in church. Tyler looked up at the brand new gold star on top of the tree and gave us a little sigh. Stars are good, said Dad. They're the same for everyone. Yes, said Tyler. But you can see stars in the sky almost any night. They're not as special as angels. At that moment, Mom walked in with a package. Late delivery from Santa, she told Tyler. This just came for you. It was the most beautifully carved wooden angel, and apart from the wings, it looked just like Tyler. Let's look at that again. The next day, Tyler went to see Carl and invite him back to share all the food that was left over from Christmas dinner. It was my best present, he told Carl. Only now I want you to make something else. Okay, said Carl. What is it? You see, said Tyler, now that my friends have seen my angel, they all want angels just like them. Oh, and that's it. I actually really loved that story because as a kid, I used to say the same thing to the point where my mom started collecting these angels called Sarah's angels, which they had white ones, but she always made sure to get the black ones. And when I had black teachers, I used to gift them that at Christmas time, and they loved it. So, if you like this book, you should buy it, read it for your little loved ones, or even see if you can get it at your local library. And make sure to check out Shranja's video from yesterday where she read Yoon and the Christmas Mitten, or Yoon and the Mitten, Yoon's Mitten, something like that. So go over to her page, Books Bounty 28, and check it out. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.